Yeah, it's good. Okay. Hello, everybody. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to this platform called Healing Walks, and we are doing this 9 days meditation. Meditation is embracing our feminine self. So, a warm welcome to everybody here. Uh, and before starting, the usual question: how are you feeling after yesterday's process? How was your experience, the meditation experience yesterday? Because few of our group members connected with me, and they discussed the process was so profound and powerful. So, anybody would like to share anything related to yesterday's process, or we can move further? So today, uh, today we are, focusing, or expanding our knowledge about Ma Kalaratri Devi, and this form of Ma is the most violent and destructive form of Ma Durga. So it is called as a bhayankari. So it actually creates fear within us while looking at her. But when we go deeper and look at her, uh, she is a shubhankari also. So she actually protects us from any kind of harms or negativity or any kind of danger zones. So at the same time, she is a great protector, because this is the quality of feminine energy. This is the power of uh, as a mother, as a feminine self. We have this quality of nurturance and the protection, giving protection to our loved ones. So, Ma depicting this form in it's a destructive form, but uh, as we know, or as we understand, this form is, though it's very violent and destructive, the the emotion, or the goal behind it is a constructive goal. It's a it's a it's a selfless service. It's protecting the whole children of Mother Earth. So she took this form to protect her children, her kids, everybody, yeah, on the planet Earth, and the kids in the, or the children in heaven also. So for Ma Durga, everybody is like her child for her. So, what is the meaning of Ma Kalaratri? So, as we know that, there are two words combined here in this word called Kalaratri. So, Kala means the time, or the as well as the darkness, or the shadow, and Ratri means the night. And actually, uh, it is like a death of Kala, or death of darkness. It means like the Kala Ratri means the death, or the removing the dark side of our life. So this form of Ma is so powerful, and so she provides the immense wisdom to us through this particular form. And she has a most dark complexion. So, uh, yeah, like a night. And she actually took this form to remove the ignorance, or the removal of sorrows, or removal of the scarcity mindset, or removal of this fear. So this is her form as a Kalaratri, and we all have the depiction of Ma Kalaratri is, we all have not only the positive side, but we have a dark side in our life, and we should acknowledge that dark side. We should look into that. So we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect in this world. Nobody is perfect. We all have some or the other limitations, some or the other negative parts. We are holding back. We are made up of, we are the whole package, the package of positivity and negativity within us. And as she depicted, like, we are holding our fears, we are holding our dark side within us. And this form of Ma Durga is telling us it's not wrong, or it's not bad to look into this dark form. As I take this form as I take this complexion as a black, very black complexion, or I took this form as a very destructive or very violent form. This form is also necessary sometimes in our life. And why she took this form? So there is this interesting story, and this story is pretty much metaphorical, and so much to learn from this story. So there was this in every day we have one or the other demon in stories of Ma. So all there were these two demons called Shumba Nishumba, and they were actually destroying the whole Mother Earth, and they are, you know, they are doing havoc on this planet Earth. So actually, to kill them, Ma Parvati created her form as a Ma Chandi. So what happened on the battlefield, that these two demons, Shumba Nishumba, sent one another demon called Rakta Bij to kill Ma Chamunda or Ma Chandi. And this Rakta Bija is so powerful that, if Rakta Bija means, Rakta means blood and Bij means seed. So if a drop of blood falls on the ground, from that drop, the another Rakta Bija will take form. So out of each blood drop, there are these Rakta Bijas are cloning, or they are multiplying in thousands and thousands. And with their drop, again the production or the creation is going on. So this demon is also again creating havoc, and killing devatas and all humans on this planet Earth. And then to stop this particular demon, Ma Parvati took this form called as a Kalaratri to save this universe. And what she did is, like, she she was killing each form of this Rakta Bija, and she is drinking all the collected blood. And she was uh, she was so angry at that time while killing because she was so frustrated. How can you do this? How can you, uh, you know, destroy everything? How can you do this? So she was so angry, and angry towards injustice, inhumanity. So, with that purpose, with that, out of that empathy and out of that nurturance or the protection quality, she is taken this form. This is so much bhayankar and violent form of Ma Durga in all her among all her forms. So at first glance, actually, it induced the fear in us. But if we go deeper, we 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 feel very safe with her. Even I always feel very connected with Ma Kali, Ma Kalaratri, because um, we all have the demons in our mind, isn't it, friends? We all have the negative part of us, the demons, like we have negative thoughts, sometimes unhealthy emotions, sometimes even we behave in an inappropriate way. We behave violently also sometimes when we are so impulsive and angry towards something. We 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 just destroy things. There are few people who we are so impulsive and so aggressive they can't control their anger or emotions, so we become that. So we all have this inner demon inside us, and this Rakta Bija is representation of this inner demon, the inner negativity within us. And this metaphorical uh, presentation of Rakta Bija, if anybody, we all had these kind of experiences in our life, when we get impulsive and aggressive, we speak some, bad words to others. And what is effect of that behavior? We might lose that relationship. We might feel guilty about it later. We might lose something precious in our life. So, this is like Rakta Bija. This one seed, the effect of one seed, this one negative seed can, develop the whole lot negative tree, isn't it? Like as Rakta Bija is multiplying in his form. So this one seed multiplies into many, many thousands of seeds, you know. So this is so, so symbolic that we create one cycle of negativity, and uh, out of that, again, we are creating another cycle of negativity. The negative thoughts, emotions, and behavior. They are very interconnected with each other, the thoughts, emotions, and behavior. They are very close to each other. We can't say that, when is the thought come first or the emotion comes first. They are so interconnected, interlinked with each other. So we can't separate out them. And this is the reflective questions, my dear friends. How many Rakta Bijas we are pampering in ourselves? What are those real negative part or the kala in us? Innumerable. Yeah, sometimes it's innumerable. But what is the beauty? Awareness is the beauty. Some people, they don't know that, there is something bad in me. They never see. They look at themselves as I am the only big one. My I is very big and everybody is small in front of me. So they can't be aware with their own demons. But the good part is to be aware. Yeah, I have this sometimes now. These kind of situations triggers me a lot. And it's okay. Being aware that, oh my God, this is going to happen now. Let me prepare myself or let me take a pause to see, to analyze the situation or to analyze my thoughts, my emotions. Am I creating another Raktabija in me? Or am I taking step or taking form as Ma Kalaratri to destroy, to kill this inner demon? And this inner demon mostly is like our inner critic. We are so critical on ourselves, so critical. We pressure ourselves. Uh, before somebody criticize us, we criticize ourselves. So this is the most powerful inner demon. Everybody has this inner voice, inner demon, along with a uh, positive voice, positive inner voice too. We all have the demons and the gods in us. This is the metaphorical depiction, and the another thing here in this form of Ma Kalaratri is, it's so interesting that when she took this form and as a vehicle, she chose a donkey as her vahana. Is it so interesting why she chose donkey? Donkey, sometimes we use donkey as a bad word, and we feel that, donkeys are so dumb. They just follow. Yeah, they just follow whatever work they are given to. And the good part or good skill um, of donkeys are they are first is that they are good follower and they are so mindful and focused about their work. They are so mindful. If a work given to a donkey, he will just complete it. So this is the another uh, depiction or the metaphorical representation of Makali here. And this shows that sometimes in our life, we just need to follow something blindly. It's okay to not think much about it. Just follow the path. This is like a bhakti marg, devotional path. So we surrender completely. So donkeys are like that also. I surrendered to my guru or my lord or uh, whoever the person is. I just surrender and I just do whatever tell me to do. That's it. I just blindly follow him. I'll not think much. Yeah. And this bhakti marg or this surrenders also so empowering. So empowering sometimes. We just meet the divine when we surrender, when we just follow. And what is the following is following because we know the truth, what is good and bad for us. So here Ma uh, Parvati selected donkey as her uh, riding vehicle. And so amazingly, he is so mindful actually. Donkeys, they are very silent, they are patient. If we see and observe them, you will get to know the qualities. So the another understanding of donkey is like everybody has their own uniqueness. Only we need to look with that particular perception, or with that um, that type of eyes when we look at it. And long back when I read about Ma Kalaratri, it was so interesting and profound that, yeah, it changed my whole perspective, that everybody has their own uniqueness. And so wonderful, na? We use as a bad word donkey always in all cultures, in all languages. We use for a dumb person, but we never see, while labeling, we never see, is there anything else which I cannot see? Yeah, yesterday we thought, we discussed about there is something beyond these senses. So there is this here, it's also the reflection, the beyond our perception. He is a good good follower. And the follower is like, on that battlefield, Ma is so aggressive. Ma is so aggressive. She is just killing everybody, whoever coming in front of her. So who can tolerate this anger? Who can tolerate? As a rider, or a vehicle, the vehicle, the person, or the metaphorically, the vehicle should be calm, no? To direct, to take Ma everywhere. So the donkey is at the same time on this battlefield. He was so fearless. He dropped his all fears, and he was so alert, taking Ma everywhere, and holding her anger, giving space to her for her anger, for her violent phase. So look at the other way around. Donkey is also so much powerful. Who can take it anger as it is? Can we? If somebody is very angry and become very violent, can we take that anger? Can you just witness that anger? Can we easily? We can't, isn't it? We can't take it. We can't even look at that person sometimes. We withdraw ourselves from that place. We shut down ourselves, and we become so fearful or insecure in our heart or mind, looking at such a violent person. We can't tolerate. So see the power in that donkey. He is not only tolerating, but he was so calm and just focusing on his work. Such an amazing depiction it is. Such a powerful metaphorical depiction. So, before using donkey as a bad word to anybody, think about it. Is there any good in that person. Why I am labeling this? What is my inner perception? What I am reflecting when I use these words? Yes, my dear friends. So, such a powerful and um, this form is so amazing, and this form is also pouring wisdom in us, Ma Kalaratri. Um, so, and even it is um, said that when she breathe, she just emits flames from her nostrils. So she, as somebody is angry, we feel the temperature change, the body temperature is changed. We see that, the people who are so angry, like they are setting on fire. So she is the fire on that battlefield. And, uh, the donkey is holding space for her and supporting her purpose. So amazing, so empowering this form is. And another representation here, as she is so violent, or she, represent the dark side of life. She also, you know, she also destruct the fear or the negativity within us. So, how do we need to take violent form to eradicate all the negativity? Sometimes, yes. So, another depiction of Makala Ratri here is like, own your negativity, take charge, take the responsibility of all your negativities, all your inner demons. Unless and until you own it, you can't rid out of it. Unless you take the responsibility. Yes, I am angry, I felt injustice, I felt uh, sometimes like abused by somebody, I felt like victim, whatever it is. But owning that, this form is representing or telling us that own it, own your own anger, own your hatred, your jealousy, your suffering, your sadness, everything, whatever is negative in your life, just own it. Take the responsibility of it and give it a space, a healthy space, a, or a space like patience to it, and it will let go. It will let go if we start owning it. So Ma was not guilty to take this form because he was so clear in her intention. So if I have intention, you know, to not harm anybody else, yeah, because all these destructive thoughts, emotions, and behavior actually not only destroy me, but it actually destroy everything around us, right? As Ma was doing. The same way it happened to us also. So, if we take a pause and if we take ownership of it, if we take responsibility, that will settle down. So, how to take responsibility? First thing is bringing the awareness. From since first day one, I'm talking about this awareness. So we need to know what is that, what is the inner demon, what is the inner critic in my life. So awareness and then taking the responsibility. Yes, it's mine. This feeling is mine. This experience is mine. Yes, I behaved in such a bad way. I behaved. I'll take responsibility. I hurt you. I used bad words for you. I labeled you in some or the other way. I judged you. So all these is coming from my mind, right? So acknowledging it, taking the responsibility, yes, I did. And now consciously, I want to change it because all these things are the energy. And the energy which created can't be destroyed. It only can be transformed. So if I'm owning the anger, I can transform this anger into peace. Yeah. If I am owning the fear, I can transform this fear into strength or the courage. If I am owning the hurt, I can transform it into compassion, love. If I own my own actions as a perpetrator, I can let go that energy and convert it into most forgiven state. Isn't it such a beautiful transformation?
Can you
So,
simply like explain the steps? Here it is very important. We can follow whenever
yeah,
we were in the
yeah.
situation. We need to
Hmm.
write down everything like this.
Yes, yes. So, the first thing is being aware about our inner demon or the inner critic or any negative thoughts, unhealthy emotions, or inappropriate behavior. So, maybe, sometimes we know that if if something is as I expected not happened, it will trigger me. It will trigger my anger or the frustration. I know this kind of thing. Yeah. So the awareness, then acknowledging it. It's part of me. My anger is part of me. Yeah, I acknowledge it. I behaved in certain way. I acknowledge it. I felt very irritated in my mind. I acknowledge it. I used a bad word. I acknowledge it. And along with this acknowledgement, we need to take the responsibility of my own actions, my own thoughts, my own thoughts, the emotions. We should take the responsibility. And these three steps actually lead us to own it. We are actually declaring that this is mine. This is in my control. This is called as a my territory kind of thing. We are declaring to self and the others too. Yes, I used bad words. I hurt you. I behaved in very, very inappropriate way. I labeled you. Not sometimes, we label in our mind. We judge ourselves and others. So we should take the responsibility of those thoughts also because we are crossing the boundaries. Yeah, we are thinking in inappropriate manner about that person, and when we own it, When we take responsibility, automatically we shift to that acceptance level, and um, that will the intensity of the negative part is eventually drops down. It becomes very easy to let go. So, as we are talking about um, Kalaratri, we can do a small process. This is called as owning our own anger. And if you don't mind, once again the steps may okay, okay. No worries, Geetaji. I'll explain as many times as you want. No worries. So the first step is being aware about our own thoughts, emotions, and behavior. And these thoughts, emotions are maybe inner critic, judgments, negative part, unhealthy part, harming part. Yeah, sometimes, we the people tend to harm themselves. Some people think that it's better to harm self rather than you know hurting others. And nowadays, since these last 10 to 15 years, the rate of self harm in children is increased by 50%. The 50% is quite a large number. And they use very destructive ways to harm themselves. They feel good when they cut their hands or with knife or any sharp material. So the destruction or this behavior is not only about others, but sometimes it's inward too. So being aware that with our all negative thoughts, emotions, behaviors towards self and towards others too, because sometimes we judge ourselves and sometimes we judge others too. Then we need to acknowledge that behavior, thought, and emotion. We need to acknowledge, yes, I behaved in a certain way. I thought, judgmentally. I labeled that person. I criticized myself. Yes, I have a, angry feeling. I am fearful sometimes. I feel so insecure. I feel deep hurt or hatred for something. So, acknowledging these thoughts, emotions, and behavior, and uh, mm, then eventually taking the responsibility of our own actions, behavior, emotions, and the thoughts. So, owning, taking responsibility. Owning means it's mine. I am declaring it. Yeah, it's mine. It's my responsibility. It's in my control. We can't control others' thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. We can't really. We can't control their beliefs. We can't control their thoughts about us and thoughts about themselves. We really can't. But we can control our own things, and we can transform that into something constructive, something productive, always. So, the final stage is taking the responsibility. I take the full responsibility of my action. Yeah, I am sorry. I hurt you through my words, through my actions, through my emotions. So, declaring this sentence, we are just owning it. Yeah, it's mine. It's not yours. Because I triggered something, you just mirrored me. You just shown me my own unhealed part. Whenever we are triggered by something, uh, from the external part, there is something which need the healing, and everybody is just just a reflection of our inner self, our inner iceberg. They are just reflecting what is needed to be seen in us. So the final stage is owning it, taking the responsibility, and then we can let that go. As we take responsibility, we actually uh, when we take the responsibility, what happened, as I shared this thing, every emotion has a purpose in our life. So immediately that things drops and the intensity come down. Maybe you can see the quality of our thoughts uh, increased. Even the emotional spectrum is changed, or the we can see the change in our behavior, in our perception, in our delivery. Even we change, it can change our lookout about self and about others, about the environment too. So this is uh, practice, that declaring the responsibility, owning it. And as we own it, it just give us the insight or give us the strength to face the consequences. Because as we seen here in form of Raktabija, one bad action lead to another many bad actions, or another many negative thoughts or the emotions, another destructions. So when we own this first wala seed, first wala thought, we are just preventing ourselves to, you know, creating many. Isn't it such a beautiful and profound process, my dear friends? The prevention. Prevention is better than cure, right? So why to cure the whole many seeds or the fruits which are bad, or which has these demon qualities? Let's work on one seed at a time. Let purify this one seed. Let change the form of this seed first. Let this energy get transformed. And in this way, we can nurture ourselves. We can be more compassionate to self when we declare that. And all these judgments, judgments like, judgments or these kind of belief system or the statement, for example, uh, the crying is the weakness, or sharing our pain with somebody is like a weakness, or don't share any personal thing to others. These are the belief systems we hold on, or we no, some people never share their traumas, their pain to others. Yeah, and they just hold it back in themselves, and they were not aware that they are harming themselves, and at the same time they are hurting their loved ones too. So this is also my is telling that this is the one way to take care of ourselves. When we own our shadow self, our dark side, actually this is the self-care practice we can do. This is such a beautiful gift we can offer to ourselves, and so much profound healing happen through this. So, my dear friends, we do a short process. It's a very intense process, but we can do it in a simple form. This process is I learned this process from Dr. Newton himself. Um, so this process is called as owning your own anger. So today um, we can just tap into the memory, or just tap into the feeling that when we are so angry about something, angry about self or the others or the situation or the environment, whatever. So we are first being aware of this angry self within us, or the anger within us, and then we are taking charge of it. We are owning it. And how to own it? It just acknowledging that anger. And when we are angry, how to express this anger? So we are doing some we are using our body to express this anger, because expression, when we express thing, when we went out, when we speak out thing, it it's the process of letting go. So for most of the time, for anger process, there is no internal process happens. When we use our body uh, collectively or uh, rigorously, we are just letting that go, letting that anger go. So today we are using our body and punching in air as uh, we are angry, and then we calm down and we take the ownership of it and we let it go. And this is also one of the beautiful process to forgive ourselves. And forgiveness is the process to find the peace, making the peace not only with self but making peace with others too. So if you want to forgive yourself or forgive others, you can practice this small process at you on your own. So let's do this process today, the 5 minute process. So you can close your eyes and be comfortable, because we are using our hands to punch and to let this anger go. Yeah. So be careful that don't hit your laptop phone or something else around you. Yeah. So close your eyes, be aware with your body, be aware with your breath. And now I would like you to connect with this angry self within you. The anger within you, this energy of anger within you. We hold the anger because of, somebody is violated our boundaries or hurt us in some or the other way. Sometimes we feel guilty about our decisions, our choices, and we feel angry about it too. So imagine that you are so angry about something or someone, and command your mind, command your body that this is the time I want to let this anger go. I don't need this energy of anger within me anymore. And as you commanding or instructing your mind and body, I would like you to, punch in air as if you are so angry. Just punch. Start punching. Make a fist and start punching. Use your body. Hit in the air as much as you can. As much as you can. If you can use your feet. Tap your feet on the ground. It's okay to let go. It's okay to feel angry. This is the safe place. Hit it. Take the ownership. As you are hitting, you are addressing, you are acknowledging this anger. You can hit, you can imagine the person who violated your boundaries, who labeled you, who judged you, who criticized you, or who abused you also through their words, their actions, their thoughts. Hit, hit. And you can tap your feet on the ground too. Even if you are so angry or um so feeling bad about it with some situation or some person, you can kill that person or the energy through your actions. And it's safe to express yourself. It's safe to express your anger. Yeah, you can make the bad face also. Tap the feet on ground. Hit, hit that energy, hit that person, hit that surrounding, hit that environment, hit that thought, hit that belief system. Yeah, 30. Keep hitting, keep hitting. Just express yourself. Use your body. When we use our body, we are actually from our muscles, this emotion is freeing up. Yeah. Now gently slow down your actions. Slow down, slow down, slow down. And now I would like you to take a deep breath in, a long deep breath in, and let it go from your mouth. And slowly shake your body, shake your hands, relax your muscles by shaking it very gently. Shake it very gently, very compassionately. Shake your head, your neck, your shoulders, the whole body. Shake it. Yeah. Slow down, slow down, slow down. And now close your eyes and check with your body. Observe your body parts. How are you feeling? And now, with your body awareness, you can declare that you are taking the responsibility of all your anger, angry thoughts, anger emotion, anger behavior, and I'm also taking the responsibility of the consequences of my anger. Take the responsibility. Declare to yourself, I'll take the responsibility. I am the responsible one. It doesn't mean that you are the guilty one. Be careful. Taking responsibility is not being guilty. Declare to your body that you are taking the responsibility. You are owning it. When you take the responsibility, you are owning it. And now I would like you to tap on your Sahasrara chakra, the crown chakra, gentle tapping, and let this release from your system. You can declare that I release it. Consciously, I release it. I release it to transform this energy into peace. I release it to transform this energy into peace. More 5 seconds. You can just tap, tap, tap. Release, release, release. Yeah. And now take a deep breath in and let it go from your mouth. Gently close your eyes and start observing your breath. Whenever we are angry, actually, there is a deep hurt inside. Anger is one of the way to express this hurt. So when we own the anger, we are acknowledging that hurt too. And as you are observing your natural breath, try to connect with your body. Seek insights from your body. Then we take the responsibility of everything, or the responsibility of our own life. Our Sahasrara chakra gets activated, and Ma Kalaratri resides in our Sahasrara chakra, our crown chakra. This is the deeper understanding. This is the wisdom, inner wisdom, that we are made up of all good and bad. And the understanding is we need to balance it. We need to be mindful about it. We need to alert about it. We need to know that what is dominating in my life. Is negativity is more powerful in my life, or the positivity is more powerful in my life? So seek insights, reflect on your life or experiences, but stay connected with your in breath and out breath. Last 1 minute. Be with your breath. Open your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Last 5 seconds. Be aware with your surroundings. Be aware with yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come to this present moment. 2, 1, and 0. Whenever you are ready, gently, slowly open your eyes and come back to this present moment. On this note, let's express our deepest gratitude. Gratitude to our parents, our father, mother. Gratitude to our all loved ones. Gratitude to all our teachers, masters, guides, gurus. Gratitude to all our knowledge and wisdom. Express your gratitude to Magaya, beloved Mother Earth, and Divine Father. And finally, express your gratitude to yourself. Say thank you for making this choice, being courageous, and thank you for this lovely platform through which I can share my knowledge and wisdom with you all. And thank you to each and every participant here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.